y'all, this is Kayla Simone. Welcome back to my channel, and today I came to y'all barefaced because we're going to talk about skincare once again. As you know, I am a licensed esthetician and I do get questions about skincare, and recently I've gotten questions about how to deal with breakouts. I recently had a breakout, and ironically enough it was correlated to COVID. I had COVID about 4 weeks ago, and yeah, for whatever reason, one of my symptoms was my forehead burst into flames, hypothetically. But my forehead was inflamed. There were a lot of bumps on my face, and I'll insert a picture here, one of these places. And y'all, it was bad. Like, it was really, really bad. Now, as you can see, there's still a little remnants of hyperpigmentation. But my forehead has cleared up tremendously, and I like to think it was because of these steps that I used. So if you'd like to see how I cleared up my breakouts, stay tuned and keep on watching. Now, I do want to note that this is just what worked for me. As a licensed esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, so I can't diagnose you with anything. But if you use some context clues, this video is meant to help somebody that was in a similar situation, not necessarily COVID related, but if you have a forehead breakout or an acne breakout of some sorts, these steps could possibly help you. So I'd like to start off by saying I have pretty normal skin, but prior to my breakout, I was not doing what I was supposed to do as far as my routine. And I got a little lax. I was doing a lot of traveling, and that's a big no-no because the moment COVID attacked, my forehead was inflamed. So I like to start with cleansers, and cleansers are super important. They're like the foundation of your skincare routine, and during this particular time, I really needed to use a cleanser that had some sort of resurfacing or exfoliating power to it. Chemical exfoliants are really good for making sure that you slough off those dead skin cells and get rid of those cells that are blocking your pores. All acne is a bunch of bacteria and dirt caught up and blocked into your pore. What's blocking your pore is the dead skin. So if you can get that dead skin off, slough it off, it opens up the pore, and then whatever dirt, debris, whatever is able to be cleansed out. So the cleanser that I ended up using was this CeraVe Resurfacing SA cleanser. SA stands for salicylic acid. This is a very gentle acid, super good for exfoliating. So now along with my hydrating cleansers, I tend to use this a couple times a week if I'm not using a different exfoliant. You don't want to use too many exfoliants. You don't want to irritate your skin, but this was perfect for just exfoliating my skin while I was getting ready to set up for the next couple steps. So the next thing that I used was a benzoyl peroxide treatment, and this is the Walgreens version of the acne treatment gel. They have this in Clean and Clear. There's a bunch of stuff in the drugstores, right? So 9 times out of 10, just read the labeling. They all will typically say the same thing. This is just the generic version that was on sale, and this is for acne. I use this as a spot treatment because this can be very drying. What benzoyl peroxide does is it gets rid of all the dirt and debris and allows air to come in and clear out your pores. But clogged pores, this was, you know, what can cause acne. So this is meant to clear out those pores. So what I did when my forehead was more inflamed, I kind of put it all over. But as my forehead started to get less and less inflamed, the bumps and the redness started to go down, I would spot treat on the actual spots that were still left to dry them out. This will dry your skin out, so be very careful. It tells you to apply multiple times a day. I would only start with like once a day to see how your skin reacts to it. My skin got super dry, and I didn't want to dry it out anymore. I felt like slow and steady wins the race. I didn't want to do any more damage to my skin that could have been done. Remember that when you guys are using anything that can be drying, on the flip side is that once your bumps aren't inflamed anymore, once they start to go down, you can be left with, you know, a little bit of hyperpigmentation. And so in order to combat and minimize the amount that I get afterwards, I prefer to take the safe route and be a little more careful. So I use this only once a day, in the morning or at night, on my skin. And like I said, it will dry your skin out, so be very careful. Of course, I moisturize. This is my favorite moisturizer. This is the Milk Makeup Moisturizer. It's a cream. I just didn't go as heavy with this cream as I did when like on a regular day-to-day basis, because I really wanted that benzoyl peroxide to kind of pull out whatever, and I didn't want to clog my pores anymore. Not that this would have, but I just kind of went a little lighter on the moisturizer. But it is recommended that you use like an oil-free moisturizer, just to make sure that you're not doing any extra clogging of your pores, because obviously your skin was probably oily before, which caused the acne. The most important step, and if y'all have seen any of my skincare videos, you already know your girl had to use some SPF. This currently is, I'm trying to, it's a little bright. This is my favorite SPF. I don't know why it's so bright, but it's the Super Goop. Yeah, Unseen Sunscreen. This is one of my favorite SPFs, and I'll show you why. It is black girl friendly because it comes out clear. The consistency is almost like Baby Skin by Maybelline, which is a primer, and there is no, like I said, these lights are kind of bright. I'm light skinned, but I ain't that light. I am, but this making me look real light. But it just goes on clear. Literally Unseen Sunscreen, you don't see it. It's super important to use the sunscreen, because when you're using the benzoyl peroxide, like I said, it's drying your skin out, it's pulling out those impurities, but while your skin is dry, it is in a super sensitive state. So you want to do your best to, again, moisturize and protect your skin with sunscreen, because the hyperpigmentation, if I wasn't using sunscreen, could have been way worse, just from my daily activities. Even though it's the winter time, you know, going to get my kid, going to the store, sitting by the window while I'm doing work, all of these things, these UVB and UVA rays are definitely penetrating, and I just didn't want to cause any more damage to my skin. So hopefully this helps you guys with your breakouts. Hopefully this is something you can use if you do have a breakout. But one of my #1 recommendations is that you be patient with your skin. Your skin is going through a process, and you know, it's really easy to want those instant results, instantly get stuff together. But longevity wise, you want to make sure that you're being patient with your skin when you're going through breakouts. Like I said, this happened to me a month ago, and this is what my skin looks like now. And again, with me still having some hyperpigmentation, you know, it is what it is. We're not perfect, but I urge you to not rush the process, because you can damage your skin in that process. So, and that's what any skincare routine that you do. So hopefully this video helped. Drop a comment down below. Let me know whether you like the video, what else you want to see skincare wise. I have some more videos coming up for skincare. Somebody asked me about hyperpigmentation. Someone asked me about different ingredients of products that go together and what shouldn't go together. So I'm going to do some videos on that. But until next time, keep watching. I have other content. My last video was just a military update. We should be moving here soon. And maybe I'll do a motherhood vlog. I don't know. But hopefully you like this content. Drop a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.